Marathon Burger came about through an idea that Sam had about a year and some change ago. We had been talking about or entertaining the concept of entering the restaurant space and hospitality space for quite some time. We didn't know specifically what the entry point for that specifically would be.
The initial thing that sparked the thought was us being a fan of smash burgers.
A regular cheeseburger.
Man, we've been eating burgers for a year straight, every day, just testing different burgers. And you know, we've always had the idea to create a restaurant, a burger spot. Sam just wanted to try the new smash burger crave. He tried one place, then he wanted us to try that place, and we go to another place, and then it just turned into us eating lunch every day is going to a burger spot.
Just instinctively, we like, oh man, what if we did a Marathon Burger? How could we make ours even better than our favorite burgers? Then all the flashbacks of me cooking since I was a little kid, working at a restaurant, my brother cooking with me, just came, and it was just like a no-brainer. It hit me hard, like same type of shit where I get goosebumps where it's like Marathon Burger, all right. Once the thought is in my head, we got to do it, and just rally the troops, rally the team.
So lo and behold, he comes to, we meet over at our office, and he tells the team, hey, we're gonna do a burger spot. And I don't think there was any level of reluctancy from the team on a burger spot, because I think anytime, you know, we set some type of idea into action, things, you know, come to fruition one way or another, you know. So the first piece, I think, to this project was, let's at the very least, let's create our logo, right? Ever since, you know, the Marathon Music Project in 2010, Nipsey had a very specific vision, right? That everything would fall under the umbrella of the Marathon brand, right? With this box logo we created for the mixtape.
Marathon Burger just sounded right, man. You know, it was always a vision of Hustle's to make Marathon be a lifestyle brand. So it was a no-brainer. Like we need that red box logo up.
First thing we do after any idea comes about is we always make sure we dot all our I's and cross all our T's, and that's all the trademarks that we need to put in place. In the ensuing weeks and months, packaging designs were created as to what the to-go bag could look like, our clamshell box could look like for the burgers, our fry holder, storefront could look like, a bunch of different things, you know, were already ideated. Now, as luck would have it, I guess you could call it some type of divine intervention. A burger location on Crenshaw and Slauson, you know, that we had partnered with and we still have great relationships with. The owner of that specific burger spot ended up going rogue on the franchise, which we're still in good standing with.
Now they take EBT and cash. They wanted $19 for the burger we caught. Now looking inside this motherfucker based on the footage he gathered, it look a little rushed. I don't know if it's still Fat Burger, if it's Tam's, or what's going on, but it look a little rushed, you hear me? This is the Marathon Burger. You see what's going on. You see the menu. It's $2 for all add-ons. I feel like we should have had more pictures over here on this wall to the right here. You feel me? This right here make me just feel like it's a bit rushed. I know Nipsey was about quality. He took his time with his product. You feel me? I just feel like this should have took a little bit more time with this right here. And here goes the burger though. This burger looked like a McDouble. I'm going to let you go ahead and pull up and rate this John right here. What y'all giving the Marathon Burger? Crenshaw and Slauson, pull up.
Our neighbors had turned the Fat Burger into Marathon Premium Burger, a bootleg Marathon Burger.
It was very important for us, you know, to intervene and interject, because this Marathon Burger concept was definitely something that we had already taken serious strides towards, you know, creating and manifesting and making it a reality.
We had already had our trademarks and everything in motion, but I think my first phone call was JP.
Next move, Sam gives me a call. He's like, bro, we got to throw up a graphic that says Marathon Burger coming soon. To be honest, was a bit nerve-wracking to me because we didn't have a location, you know? All we had was a logo and some packaging. We had yet to really tackle the monster of developing recipes.
So that was the first step, man. And you know, in JP fashion, man, he stopped everything and got it done in probably like 10, 15 seconds. And we posted. And from that point now, it's like, all right, the timer is on. Let's make this shit happen.
So as this post goes up, it obviously reaches different people. And by the grace of God, it just so happens to reach the owner of this property behind me, right? And his team.
I saw the post coming soon, and this space was coming available, and I was looking for the right fit and the strongest potential concept, and just overall a great option for the city, for the world to come have an experience. here on Melrose.
When we were looking for locations, we saw this location, but it was so expensive. I think they wanted like hundreds of thousands of dollars down just to get into the lease. And so we kind of just looked at it. We was like, this will be an amazing location, but next.
Crazy coincidence, at the same time, Marathon Burger was looking for a location. I contacted Rod, Rod contacted Sam.
And so it's pretty incredible, you know, that our clothing store, Marathon Rooftop, is maybe 6-7 blocks east from here on Melrose. And now another opportunity, you know, the owner of this building reaches out and says, hey, are you guys interested in, I see you guys are doing a burger spot, you know, I might have just a place.
Once Casey reached out to us and I figured out that it was the same exact location that I had already looked at, that thought at one point it was too expensive, I said, hold on, this may be a sign. Let's sit down, let's figure out, you know, is there any wiggle room? How can we be creative and figure out a way to come in? And I think us sitting down with Casey and talking to him and explaining, you know, what we were trying to do, you know, it was a blessing. He was willing to come on and partner up with us and help us get this thing together. He was all in. He told us, hey, listen, I'm gonna do whatever I can do in my power to make sure you guys get the unit. Just give me a couple of days and I'll get back to you with a new proposal. After that meeting, I think we were 100% full throttle on let's develop the menu and let's hurry up so when we do get the keys, we'll be ready. You know, this one, everybody was unanimous, man, let's get the professionals. You know, so JP connected us a long time ago, man, with Adrian and with Chef Eddie. They were head chefs at Catch, and they always would come through, do Marathon rooftop dinners for the family. It's cooking at a high level, man, and always was like, if you guys ever need us, you know, to develop a menu or open up something, man, we're here for you guys. This was perfect timing. We called the pros in. We just went to work.
We've developed a relationship for several years now. They're tried and true chefs from some of the biggest restaurants here in LA. Those two individuals are Chef Adrian and Chef Eddie.
So the idea that we already have, these are gonna come out to be 84 grams each, which would be roughly 3 ounces, each one. So if you double up, you're gonna get 6.
You know, I've had the luxury of opening a lot of restaurants, but you know, not something this organic and not something this close to home.
And then also the meat too. The meat gotta be seasoned, and the meat gotta be taste different. It can't just taste like every other burger. If we fix the meat flavor to where it's unique and special, to where a nigga could grab the meat itself and eat the meat and be like, damn, what the fuck is this? That's how that, what's the name, make me. Yeah, I think the first cooking session was important. Adrian came with different blends, came with different buns. I think it allowed us to kind of, number one, taste the meat, communicate with him about what is this? You know, why does this taste like this? What is this? And then it kind of, for me, reinforced even more that the taste that we're chasing right now is a smash burger. So we got to make the patties a little thinner so they be cooking all the way, because we got to go straight punch them. This is the key for me. What meat is this that we use?
So this one specifically, this is gonna be the Wagyu.
Okay, I like the texture of the meat.
Yeah. It's good.
Tastes different.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the original Oklahoma burger. Just onions.
What?
You want us on beef?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is that we just gotta caramelize the onions
That
before.
motherfucker good, man.
You know?
Proud of you, man. Keep going.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you, Chef.
Seeing we may have a shot at being on Melrose at the original Johnny Rocket location, that was the only sign we needed. Like, all right, it's all systems go. So I'm like, man, this is perfect. We right down the street. We got to get this. And you know, we put that shit on the board, man. And you know, it wasn't easy, but we had to figure a way out how to get it. I think, yeah, once we saw the actual location and we knew that this is the one we need, you know, it's time for step 3, like whatever we need to do to get in here.
They loved it. They said it's top priority. We're gonna make this happen. Sam kept his word, and now we're here.
So when y'all see this shit booming and see it going crazy, don't think it just started like this. This shit started with hard fucking work, determination. We barely got this fucking building because we cashed out. That's when you hear all money in. We really all in this shit. Real shit. Now, check it out. That's why we breaking niggas' faces trying to take anything, because we ain't playing with it.
Look, you like the way I play the cards I'm dealt, huh? You like how I came up and stayed myself, huh? All that shit I said on my tapes, niggas felt, huh? Got it, can't lose it, gotta turn it into wealth, huh? You like how
Yeah, I think once we got the lease, man, the team was excited, and we was like, we gotta, you know, get this thing open. So we moved it, the whole unit came down here, and we was having our meetings and doing our regular business day to day in the dining area during construction. Just all hands on deck, man, trying to figure out how to fast track getting this remodeled and getting it open.
When we got in here, we said we got 30 days to launch. 30 days in a traditional opening for a restaurant has months and months of preparation behind it. And well, in this circumstance, we didn't necessarily have that foundation.
Just really having the whole team, everybody, even Casey was like, man, you guys got a strong team, man. You can make shit happen quick. You know, it's a testament to the team, like how fast everybody can work in unison and just get shit done quick.
Well, all that is going on. Chef Adrian and Chef Eddie and our team are working on developing what would be our signature burger, our fries, our different items that we're gonna offer on our full menu. Another project comes across our desk specifically for Marathon Burger, and that's the Krabby Patty collab in collaboration with Paramount Plus and Nickelodeon to commemorate 25 years of SpongeBob.
The opportunity was presented by Casey to Sam. Sam presented it to us, and we're kind of like, bro, that's in a week or a week and a half. Like, how are we gonna do that?
SpongeBob Krabby Patty, man. You know, our guy Casey, our partner Casey, kept, as we're remodeling and trying to figure this out, kept telling me, hey man, we need to do this SpongeBob. And honestly, I'm like, man, Casey, fuck that SpongeBob, man. We don't got time for this shit. We gotta, we barely got power on. We still trying to get DWP to come out. The refrigerator's not working. One of the fryers is broke. The grill's not working. I can't even think about the Krabby Patty collab. We probably gonna miss it. He's like, no, it's really big. We really should think about doing it. So I'm like, all right. Then he hits again the next day. And then it's 3 weeks until Krabby Patty. And then he's asking, it's 2 weeks. And then he's like, I signed us up. And so I'm just like, bro, enough with this Krabby Patty, man. Finally, I think it was probably 3 days before the Krabby Patty event, and we got the power on. The fryers were fixed and everything was working. He asked me again, and I'm like, all right, let's look at this Krabby Patty thing. So we sat down and we probably banged it out in about 2-3 days, nonstop, 24 hours, the whole team, and we crafted the burger that we all felt comfortable with.
Once I flew in, I was here for 2-3 days. The first day we did at least 60 burgers. We did different breads, different meats, different cheeses, different sauces. Everybody was here and just tasting, eating, cooking. It was going for at least 14, 16 hours that day. Towards the last hour, we felt like we had the right burger, and we made a couple more of the same burgers, and we ended up deciding yo, this is it. And then the next day, we came back in, started again, make sure everyone tried it. And it just started over again, It was just hey, I didn't like this. Hey, let's change the size. It was even from the smallest details, right? Whereas should we use salt? Should we use pepper? Do we make our blend? The size of the pickle, the size of the Fresnos. And it was intense because it was at that moment, it was just yo, we open up the next day. It was just yo, we need to lock this in.
You can't be scared about the shit smashing up. The shit smashes and gets everywhere. You just gotta go do your thing. And just cooking. And we would cook the burger, cut them in fours, and pass them out to everybody. John, we need your assistance, bro. What's going on, man? You're not eating today? Come on. You're not even excited about this shit, bro. What the hell going on? All right, look.
You're not even excited.
Yeah, look. Let's go burgers, okay? These were done real fast and sloppy, but this is the sauce we need to taste.
Put it on the burger?
No, it's already on there. Y'all grab one, cut them in half, whatever we want to do. Let's go to work. And then how do we feel about this sauce now with dipping the fry in?
So all these little details was what really dialed in the burger is by just the little adjustments. By the second day, once we got to that point, it was yeah, now that profile of taste is there. You get that little heat, a little bit of sweetness, the saltiness, all the flavors, the umami, the creaminess of the sauce.
It's an acquired taste. It's different. Dammy was still feeling like it's too sweet or it's a lot going on. And then it was well, from Chris, because it is a Krabby Patty and SpongeBob, maybe that makes more sense that it is different. Probably midnight, the day before the Krabby Patty release, we locked in with a burger that we all agreed on. Smiling. Okay, so this is good. They love it. This is fat from the burger, caramelized with the bun.
We ended up going back to the original burger that we had from the night before and tried it a few more times, yeah, this is the one. And then we made minor changes from that, but we knew everything just made sense that that was going to be the marathon burger.
Basically, his whole setup in the front. Let's check with Eddie before he leaves. Where's our secret sauce one? Where's our ketchup one?
We pulled off magic. The night before, we were taste testing and figuring out the recipe with Chef Eddie, but we made it happen and served thousands of Krabby Patties.
Hey guys, I'm at the Marathon Burger today. We're launching our Krabby Patty. When I say the taste does not disappoint, just pull up.
I'm here first, man. You know what I'm talking about? Straight from the city, man.
Shit fire, man.
Fire, the best shit out here right now.
I really enjoyed the Marathon Burgers.
You're gonna get your burger with Wagyu beef, grilled onions, and of course secret sauce, peppers, and then you're gonna get your fries and drink. Make sure you guys pull up, get that exclusive Krabby Patty burger.
If you haven't tried it, get over here ASAP. Off a lot of it's your boy Desto Dub. Getting my Krabby Patty from the Marathon Burger. We on Melrose, let's get it.
Man, all hands were on deck day one of the Krabby Patty. I'm doing stuff that I've never done before. I don't work in a restaurant. I've never worked in a restaurant, but we're helping fill drinks. We're helping fulfill orders. Sam's cooking burgers. Sam's flipping fries.
The reception, everybody was saying, 10 out of 10, 1,000 out of 10.
Then I realized that SpongeBob connect with all walks of life, all age brackets, and also food. It's people that were coming in and buying the Marathon Krabby Patty that didn't know anything about the brand.
A handful of different foodies, came through as well, on their own accord. They wanted to see what the hype was about. Proud to say that per the people, not myself or my team's opinion, it seems like we were probably the, or if not the, top contender for who created the best Krabby Patty collab. And I think that is attributed to how meticulous the team was, in crafting this thing.
20 out of 10. No doubt, the little kick of the peppers gotta be the most fire shit I've had in a burger.
Just the meat, the Wagyu. It's a good burger, man. Congratulations.
The chili. The chili set everything off.
That was a hell of a burger, man. I'd come back here any day. I love the bun to meat ratio. Cheese was just kicking, and those peppers set everything off.
That was a great, tasty burger. I love the mustard. Shout out Marathon.
All right, out of all the 15 Krabby Patties I've tried in LA, this is the first one where I ate the entire thing. That shit was fire. That is a solid burger.
In the end of Krabby Patty, we're at the same time curating new burgers to have as a soft opening menu.
Everything happened for a reason. At first we was mad at my guy from Fat Burger, the owner of that location. We had a cool relationship with him. He went and did the Marathon Burger, premium burger, the bootleg version. We was mad. And in hindsight, I'm happy he did that. Because without him doing that, we would have never posted that post on Instagram. Casey would have never seen it and reached out to Rob. Rob would have never hit us and been like, hey bro, my folks got a location that he wants y'all to be at. The timing of this location being open, somebody else could have got it, would have got it, it's prime real estate, and they would have signed a long-term lease and we would have missed it. So God works in mysterious ways, everything happened for a reason. So I'm happy that they did that, for us to react how we did, for somebody to see that, for us to actually be able to have a shot and be here and open the Marathon Burger. So shout out to my guy at the Fat Burger. It's all love. And Rod, they're looking out also.
Probably one of the most highly requested and sought after, menu items during the Krabby Patty collab was a plant-based option. And so the case with the plant-based burger was, going with a portobello mushroom, which we know is really well received within the plant-based, community. It's real food and it's healthy and it tastes good. We wanted ours to be the one that tastes the best.
Our partner Casey wanted, how many? 15? 50. Oh, 50. 5-0. Yep. So 25, 25. So our partner Casey was pressing about a vegan option, and you know, I didn't want to have a vegan patty just to have a vegan patty. So it's like, all right, if we're gonna do a vegan burger, it gotta be the best vegan burger you ever had. It gotta be natural, it gotta be real ingredients. It can't be frozen. We're not messing with any of that. So Chef Eddie came in and helped us craft something with all fresh, organic ingredients, and our vegan patties is made fresh every day. It's the best vegan burger out. One thing I remember since I was a kid, flipping burgers at Bayou Grill. The wings, I know the best wings. I know what to do, what not to do, what other places aren't doing. So I'm telling the team, we gotta have hot wings. And you know, we got the flavors. I know how to make the sauce. I know the right wing to get. We ain't getting them big ass, overgrown, hormone injected wings. Nah, man, we getting a real organic, small wing that, you know, is the right way to go. So I said, man, we gotta have a grilled vegetable salad, and we're gonna put our twist on it and make it the best. That's on the menu. I think chicken strips, tiger shrimp. You know what I'm saying? It's the Bayou Grill days.
So I started working Bayou Grill before Nip and Sam did. So they were there just as like their stepdad, making them do the work. Okay. Just clean up. Like, hey, that's how they would come in there initially. Even before it started, Sam and them was over there cleaning up and doing certain little grunt work over there. So Nip was there. You know, he did his job while he was there, but he was always trying to figure out something else, what we doing, how we getting to the money.
Yeah, man, Hustle at the Bayou Grill. You know, Hustle being there, man, he's younger than me, so he was really super young, doing grown man work on that line, 10 hours, 13 hours, nonstop. That shit, it really lets you see what you made of. It tests you because it's hard work. So me and Hustle, we had, just from working in the kitchen, had new respect for cooks. But one thing Hustle was big for was not letting people take advantage of him. And he felt, he was the youngest in that place, and he felt like, man, we working hard, we getting paid minimum wage. The one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eat good at the end of the night. You know what I mean? We had a rule, we had one rule in the building: you can't eat shrimp. This is from the owners, you know, the bosses. And I followed the rules, man. I never had shrimp. At the end of the night, Hustle did not care about the rules. Hustle was cooking a 30-piece tiger shrimp, taking cakes, drinks. We would all laugh like, man, this dude, what is he? He's like, man, listen, man, we working hard. I'm gonna cook myself a good meal. I think Hustle, even young, figured it out and was like, I'm gonna enjoy the fruits of my labor. And Hustle, many a times, I'd be like, bro, what are you doing? When it gets to the house, find out he got 50 pieces of shrimp at the house, or he done took 4 cakes, and he's like, bro, I'm not gonna tell you. I wasn't gonna tell you there because you would have made me take it back. But I got something for you. So I'm at the house eating shrimp, throwing me 2 cakes. Everybody in the building knew, like, Hustle, man, he gonna put his work in, but he for sure gonna take advantage of the opportunities that's around him. And even the owners knew, like, man, Hustle would unapologetically tell him, man, that rule don't apply to me.
So initially when I came under Felipe, as well as Mario was there as well.
Felipe, and how much of a professional he was, man. People laugh at me when I tell the story, but vividly in my memory, I still remember him sharpening the knives, opening his briefcase, and them knives was sparking the way I'm looking at it, like. And then he had his son. His son was like my age, probably like 15, and his son was a vet. Son sharpening the knives, prepping stuff, just, you know. And I was looking like, man, I got to get my skills up. I got to get myself to this level. So I think that motivated me. That motivated Hustle, because he's even younger than me, seeing that.
We had a lot of training going on. We was training, getting the menu, understanding the menu. Felipe and Mario left to go out of town for an emergency, and they left. And once again, we were just stuck. So they looked at me, Michael Smith, Michael Barachet looked at me and handed me the keys and was like, you in charge of the kitchen, and here's your help. So he gave me Sam and Nip to help me out. I knew I was good. We had a lot of training to do, but I knew based off his work ethic, he was good to go.
The best training, honestly, for us, it was just like getting thrown in the mix. And Damien was like a master in the kitchen, just like, hey, y'all, go get me this. We go get this. Go fill this up. Go do this. Go do this. Drop this. And just probably within 2 days, man, he taught us little kids how to cook. And within about maybe 15 to 20 days, we was pros. We was in there, you know, doing our thing, and just becoming the best. And I think when Felipe and Mario came back, you know, they were surprised. They seen us in the kitchen, and they seen, you know, that we was, our skills had, you know, stepped it up. And I know we was excited to kind of show them, like, yeah, we could bang out with y'all on this line now. Another thing, man, I think Damien, you know, was somebody that took us under his wing and kind of took his time and trained us and, you know, taught us in that kitchen how to work hard and let us know, hey, man, you got to stay focused, you got to stay on it, and you got to run through these tickets or this shit will break you down. And, you know, you can't be in here depressed like this shit. You got 10 more hours to go. What you going to do? So I think, you know, that lesson for me and definitely for Hustle also just reinforced, like, man, don't feel bad for yourself, man. Power through this shit and go.
Yeah, I definitely admire Felipe. When I first met him, I saw him with his family, showing his sons some valuable skills to make it through life. It's exactly what Felipe did, and I seen that and took that from him, and that's why it was easy when Sam and Nip came on board. It was easy to say, oh yeah, this is family, this is how you do it, this is how you work. We had a great relationship there in the kitchen. Felipe is definitely a hard worker as well, and it trickled down to his sons, Mario and Will.
So we're gonna make sure that we bring something that I know how to prepare correctly, and we're gonna bring it to the table here at Marathon Burger. All the way down to the seasoning that we put on the fries, you know? All the way down to the milkshakes. We using Thrifty ice cream, because we was little kids getting Thrifty ice cream. So all natural ingredients, you know what I'm saying? I'm flipping this with my eyes closed. Easy. Come over here, man. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do this. You splash hot grease everywhere and burn yourself for life. When it comes to dessert, it's a no-brainer. We talking about desserts. I just had to think back. When I was cooking these cakes, this lady used to sell us cakes, and they was cream cheese pound cakes. So I was looking everywhere. We had to develop our cream cheese pound cake. It's one dessert. We ain't got 20 cakes, we got one cake. The best cake you ever had in your life, cream cheese pound cake. Hustle, we had one rule at the Bayou. Don't touch the cakes. Hustle taking 4-5 pieces of cake home every night. Boss coming in the next day like, man, what the fuck happened? We just got the cakes, where they at? You know what I'm saying? We get home, Hustle like, hey bro, I got you one. Throw me one. Jefe. ¿Qué pasó?
Nada pasa.
Bien?
Yes, jefe.
Yep. So you know, cream cheese pound cakes, man. Homemade lemonade, fresh squeezed orange juice, Marathon coffee. I tried this for about 20 years. Let me see if we still got it. Come on, man. Eyes closed. Let's go. Marathon Burger, man. We here. You know what I'm saying? When I used to be flipping wings, I used to be back there all day. I used to say, man, I just need to get a rollie and be back here owning this motherfucker flipping wings.
Look, you like the way I play the cards I'm dealt, huh? You like how I came up and stayed myself, huh? All that shit I said on my tapes, niggas felt, huh? Got it, can't lose it, gotta turn it into wealth, huh? You like how I go hard and never fail, huh? You like how I stay down and lift the world up? I sold out, judging by the sales, huh? I'm a heavyweight, judging by the scales, huh? My name ring bells, plus it sell tickets. As I push past these thousands to these meal tickets. Hey niggas, get some bread, you gon' feel different. And you can feel Nip for looking at the world different. All black kids, all trapped in. All waiting on the day that we come back in. The all black Benz with the black tint. Cause now you worth something, nigga, that's what that meant. Gold roadies, gold Cubans, made what you make off going gold way before music. Keep them squares out my circle, nigga, no Rubik's. Cause niggas learn you just to hurt you, I'm like no Judas. Summertime, top off, fake ass Louis, knock off. Young nigga, lost cause. Until I pray to God that we all ball.
Dear Lord, please bless us, bless us.
Bless us with discretion not to blow this dough. And bless us with the strength not to fuck with hoes. Bless us with the gift of real loyalty. You know the type be facing life, you pay the lawyer fee. Bless us with abundance, let us borrow hard. And protect us when they threaten us with a false charge. Bless us, Lord, cause niggas with the extras, Lord. Help me let the weight of what I made steer my direction more. All black leather, new coupe. Night vision in the dash, make the moon blow. Nudie jeans on, so my denim fresh. Making death threats, but they ain't did it yet. Need to get some cash, fucking get a check. But look, hop the fuck off this young nigga dick. I'm ballin', yo bitch callin'. My shit poppin' and your shit keep floppin', look. Came in this game, all the killers with me. Travel around the world, I brought my niggas with me. Played the game right, I built the foundation. Stay solid while these hate niggas stay hate. Summertime, top off. Try not to get your head knocked off. Young nigga, lost cause. Until I pray to God that we all